One of the earliest questions one would encounter when reading history is, why are things named that way? The name Philippines actually comes from the Spanish king, King Philip, who the islands were named after during his rule. In the Philippines, there are three main island groups: Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. The word Luzon is thought to come from the word lusong, which is a large wooden mortar used for dehusking rice. Personally, that answer doesn't satisfy me. Everyone else has a wooden mortar for dehusking rice, so why would they call themselves lusong? I think the name comes more from the word lugsong, which means to come down from, which would make travelers from Luzon to either Visayas or Mindanao as people who came down to the southern lands. An example of this would be a phrase in Waray, which would go like, "Di kang kadiin." Linugsong ak. So di kang kain halugsong. The word Visayas comes from the Sri Vijaya Empire, which comes from the word Vijaya, which is from Sanskrit, meaning either victory, prosperous, or excellent. Mindanao comes from the word Maguindanao, meaning people of the lakes. But due to the Spanish having a hard time pronouncing it, or not bothering to pronounce it right, we got the word Mindanao. Now let's move on to the big city names. The city of Manila actually comes because of the abundance of a certain plant, which made the word Maynilad, which means a place that had the nilad plant. For context, this is the nilad plant. The city of Cebu has two popular theories as to its name. The first of which comes from one of its rulers' infamous way of battling an enemy, which was through a scorched earth tactic. A scorched earth tactic means that instead of giving ground and leaving supplies to the enemy, they instead burn it to ensure the enemy doesn't get a better advantage. The name Cebu might have come from the word Sugbo, which means big fire or great fire in Cebuano. Another theory that comes closer to home, which is that Cebu comes from the word Sinibuang Hingpit, meaning a place for trading, which when shortened can be said as Cebu. And Cebu being the historical trading hub for the rest of the Visayas from the rest of the world, it would be a more accurate answer. The city of Davao comes from the Bagobo language, in which the river where the city now lies in was called either Dava, Dabo, or Dawao. And when you combine all of them together, you get Davao. Cagayan has three main theories as to how it got its name. First, it may have come from an old local word that has been lost through time, which meant river. The second of which is similar to that of Manila and Tarlac, in which the tagay plant grows numerous in the area, which therefore got the name Katagayan. And the third theory, which is my personal theory, is that there are a lot of drunkards in the area, and they call it Katagayan, which is a Filipino word of drinking, so that would make the place as the land of drinking and drunkards. Surigao City, formerly known as Bilang-Bilang, is known for the swift current of its rivers, which is why the Spanish called it surgir, which means to emerge, because the currents are so quick, it's like a monster will emerge. Another possible answer as to its name would be that they are kind people, especially to their cousins, which is why they always say, Surigao. The city of Tacloban, infamously known from the destruction it suffered at the hands of Typhoon Haiyan, locally known as Bagyong Yolanda. The first of which is that of the Taclob, which is a bamboo contraption used to catch fish and shrimps. Another is that the word Taclob means to cover or covered, and the city of Tacloban is surrounded by mountains in which it is covered with. Thank you for watching until the end of the video. Like and subscribe so you don't miss out on my next upload.